That's right, the hottest searches of the week are in. This is Hot Clicks with Natasha.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year, happy Friday.
Have you been keeping your resolutions so far?
Some yes, some no. The one that I've been keeping is exercising. I've been really good on that front.
Good.
But something that I haven't been, I've tried to maintain a good posture, so not crossing my legs or not slouching, but that just went away after about the first 5 hours.
Good posture. That's a
Good
tough
posture.
one. Yeah. All right, so let's get started. Quiz question.
An intergovernmental organization that facilitates international police cooperation is known as blank. Number 1, Interpol. Number 2, Internet. Or number 3, Inception.
One more time, please.
An intergovernmental organization that facilitates international police cooperation is known as number 1, Interpol. Number 2, Internet. Or number 3, Inception.
Thank you very much. If you know the answer, put it on our Bundy board or use Kakao Talk or text in on your cell phone, pounder sharp 1045 for 50 or 101, depending on the length of your text for a chance to win a premium popcorn set. All right, so where do we begin today?
Our first keyword is arrested. Now, one of the most wanted figures in the Choi Soon-sil scandal, her daughter, has finally been caught. And it's not in Seoul, not in Germany, but in Denmark, of all places that she got caught in. Following tip-offs, a Korean journalist found her holed up with her baby son, her nanny, and 2 bodyguards in Denmark. And the Danish police, they confirmed that she was on the Interpol wanted list and arrested her.
Goodness me. So she's going to be extradited back to Korea?
Yes, they are working on that because Denmark and Korea, they have an extradition agreement in place. So she will be extradited. And if you see on the 보이는 radio, you can see the coat that she's wearing. And because pictures and video footages of her arrest were widely circulated in the media, the coat also got a lot of attention.
The coat itself.
The coat itself. People were wondering, what brand is that? How much does that cost? What kind of coat does a person like Jong Yura wear? And the netizen 수사대, the netizen investigators, they pinned it down to a brand that was once known as the 천송이 coat.
Okay.
Because actress Chun Ji-hyun, she wore it in a drama. But the brand Novice, they actually came out and said, actually, that's not our coat.
Maybe they don't want the attention. This is not what we should be focusing on here,
but
right?
the whole phenomenon called the blame
Sure.
phenomenon, it always happens.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Keyword number 2.
Mysterious death. The personal secretary of Park Ji-man, who is Park Geun-hye's younger brother, he passed away this week. And an autopsy ruled it a heart attack. But many suspect that there was a more ominous force at play here.
Oh, really?
Because the secretary had been serving Park Geun-hye's younger brother for almost 20 years and is known as one of the few people that knows exactly what happened to an incident back in 2011 that's called 박근혜 오촌 살인 사건. Are you familiar with this?
Well, it's been in the news, right?
It has. And it's been brought up recently again because a TV program covered it in detail. But it's a story where 2 distant nephews of Park Geun-hye died on the same day.
Again, this is all speculated at this
Speculation
point,
at this point, yeah, that's right.
All right, moving on. Next one.
My word against yours. Actor/singer Son Ji-chang has sued Tesla, the car maker, over an alleged 급발진, or a sudden acceleration accident.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. So what happened? Yeah.
So there are 2 accounts of the story. According to Son, he lightly tapped on the accelerator to enter his garage, to park it in his garage, when the car suddenly leaped forward and smashed into his living room.
Goodness me, there's the photos on Point and Radio now. So basically, he's saying that he just a little bit touched the accelerator, but the car went vroom, and then sped forward.
Right, and it got stuck in the wall.
Gracious.
According to Tesla, they claim that it was not the vehicle's error, not a fault of the vehicle, but their son accidentally slammed down on the accelerator instead of the brake. Now, the accident...
No one was injured.
His son, his second son was inside, and both son and his son were injured.
Oh, my.
Yeah. Now, the accident occurred back in September of last year, but it came to light recently after Son uploaded those photos that we just saw onto his Facebook account.
I see. And he doesn't live in Korea. He lives in California. Is that correct?
He goes back and forth, but it occurred in his Californian house.
I see.
Yeah.
All right. Before our break, can we have your quiz question one more time, please?
Sure. An intergovernmental organization that facilitates international police cooperation is known as number 1, Interpol, number 2, Internet, or number 3, Inception.
Thank you very much. Again, you can use our Bundy board or Kakao Talk or text in on your cell phone, pounder sharp 1045 for 50 or 101, depending on the length of your text. We are giving away a premium popcorn set. All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll find out what else has been hot online. Here's Green Day featuring the cast of American Idiot, 21 Guns. We're finding out what's been hot online over the last week or so with Natasha in Hot Clicks. So, straight on to the next keyword.
And the award goes to the 3 major TV channels gave out their year-end Best Actor and Best Entertainment prizes. So going through them at KBS, the leads of their big drama hit, 태후, 태양의 후예, the 송송 couple, they got the acting awards, while our favorite 바보, Kim Jong-min nabbed the 연예대상.
Okay.
And at MBC, the big TV series this year for them was the fantasy rom-com W. And the male lead for that, Lee Jong-seok, was honored with the 연기대상, while 국민 MC 유재석 got the Entertainment Grand Prize.
He wins every year, doesn't he?
Every year. It's a no surprise.
Yeah.
And finally at SBS, 한석규 and 신동엽 won the 연기 and 연애 prizes, respectively. Now, aside from the prizes at the SBS award ceremony, the other major kerfuffle was the MC, Lee Hwi-jae. He teased one of their participants, Song Dong-il, actor Song Dong-il, because Song Dong-il, he was wearing a light padded coat or a jacket over his suit.
Okay.
And Lee Hwi-jae pointed that out and teased him, saying, "Oh, are you a PD or are you an actor?" Because, you know, those
The
padded...
PD, yeah.
And Song Dong-il, I guess it would have been okay if he laughed it off, but he was offended. You could tell from his expression. Lee Hwi-jae did not get the message, and he continued and continued. It was just so awkward and painful to watch. You can see him giving a
He's
blank
not
death
happy.
stare. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not happy. So there was a lot of talk about that online, you know, whether Lee Hwi-jae was overstepping his boundaries.
I see. Yeah. Usually you don't hear about that type of controversy from a Korean awards show, do you?
I guess from a big show, every year, the MC tends to make 1 or 2 mistakes.
Okay.
Often the comedians, in trying to poke fun and make it funny, they sometimes offend people.
Happens in Hollywood too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
With the big awards shows. All right. Well, congratulations to the winners on all of those prizes. And now our final hot click of the day.
Final hot click is Hollyweed.
Speaking of what?
Hollyweed. So when the first son of 27 rose in Hollywood, the town was greeted with a new sign that read Hollyweed.
Oh.
Yeah, several hours beforehand, 2 artists by the name of Zach Fernandez and Sarah Farn, they altered the famous sign so that it read Hollyweed.
I wonder how you can get away with, I mean, everybody knows in Hollywood, there's that famous Hollywood sign, and there's the photo on Point and Radio. And they really did do a good job, I must say, because it looks professionally done, doesn't it?
Right.
Yeah. But how is it that nobody notices that happening? Because you can't do that in 5 minutes.
Right, it took 2 hours to do that.
That's what I mean.
And these artists, they investigated beforehand. They were like, oh, you know, it's supposed to be guarded 24 hours a day. But once they walked alongside around 2 weeks before this incident, they saw rubbish littered along the sign and thought, okay, so it must not be guarded that well. So they took the chance and altered it. Now the LAPD, they're looking into a trespassing offense, but they can't charge them on a vandalism offense.
Why not?
Because the artists, they were careful to use clamps and fabric to alter the sign. It's not permanently changed.
It's not damaged.
Yeah, it's not vandalized.
It's just altered.
Yeah. And
well,
they said the aim was to make it a lighthearted joke.
Sure. But they will be charged, though.
We don't know for sure at this point. The LAPD said they were looking into it, but they haven't confirmed
Must
it
be
yet.
at least a trespassing offense. You're not allowed to be up there, right? Doing that in that area.
Right.
Interesting. All right. Well, thank you for all of the news this morning. Can we have the answer to your quiz question now, please?
Sure. The question once again was, an intergovernmental organization that facilitates international police cooperation is known as number 1 Interpol?
Interpol is the answer, and the premium popcorn set goes to 7934 Nim. Congratulations to you. Enjoy that prize. Natasha, thank you very much. Now, before you said you were doing well with your exercise, what was the thing you were not doing well with?
Posture, so I'm trying to keep a good posture
All
right now.
You can work on that over this weekend, I guess, right? All right, Natasha, have yourself a nice week, and we'll see you again next Friday.
See you next Friday.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.